Hey all, this is Rick Key. No, it isn't. Hey all, this is Reverend Keyes, and Rick Keyes makes me wear this hat whenever I fill in for him, just so you know that it is his show. And actually, I am not looking very reverend like now. I am more reverendly. So anyway, this is Reverend Keyes. How you guys haven't seen me for a while. And I'm going to be playing some brand new blues that came into the Rick Keyes Music Caravan. I understand Rick Keyes, he's going to be showing up for part 2 of this show. And I had some songs I really wanted to play, some songs about God, Jesus, Christian type songs. So anyway, hey, but before we start, Rick Keyes wanted me to let you know what was happening in Oceanside, downtown Oceanside, California. That's right. Rick trained me to do that Oceanside sound. So you can see in the background, we've got Me Keyes. Look, there's Me Keyes. So Me Keyes heard that the waves are pretty darn. Hold on. Production. This is impossible. Oh, okay. Sorry. All right. There. Thanks for the wonderful directions there. So that is Me Keyes right there. And he still has his wetsuit on. He's out there surfing. And we've had some really big waves here, 6 to 8 foot here in Oceanside, California. So he's taking advantage of that, especially now that his trailer was actually washed out to ocean. Can't say washed out to sea because it's an ocean. All right, here, hold on. There. All right. Hey, I bet you they're all they're all laughing in India. I'm currently getting a surge of Indian subscribers, and I guess they're loving the show. They're probably going to love this one if I can figure it out. All right. So anyway, last week when Rick Keyes was explaining what happened, you see the teardrop on the that's being loaded or not loaded. It's being landed down on the shores of Oceanside, California by X Keyes. X Keyes, if you remember, was formerly What Keyes. However, after Elon did his thing with Twitter, it became X Keyes. So X Keyes using its flight skills and flight skills, and I need someone with video skills, flight skills, as dropping that teardrop that It Keyes and X Keyes saved. So that's being done successfully. You can see It Keyes down here. He's the one in green, kind of directing X Keyes with that movement there so it doesn't get damaged. And so anyway, that's X Keyes. You guys, not X Keyes. That the green one is actually It Keyes. It Keyes. Not sure if it's it's binary. Well, so is X Keyes. And I heard Rick Keyes is binary too. He don't binary nothing. But anyway, he doesn't spend a lot of money. So there is It Keyes and binary. Not sure if the thing is a leprechaun, a human being, or an alien from outer space. So that's what's going on in downtown Oceanside, California. All right. So since I am here, let's go ahead and Rick just gave these to me and said, hey, play these. There's some hot stuff on there. So brand new release from Alligator record labels JJ Gray and Mofro, Mofro. I don't know that Mofro. Here it is. It's called A Lusty, and the big, shall I say it? If it was Rick Keyes, I know what he would say. But this is Reverend Keyes, and that's a lusty with a photo of a big male chicken. All right, so some really great, really great. So, actually, it's a rooster, right? Okay, well, I was thinking the other word, the shorter word, but God intervened. So, all right, so Rick would have said with the big cock on there. All right, so let's continue. May God forgive me. All right, so coming up, here's another really good one that just came in. It's Lone Star Mojo, and it's called A Shot of the Blues. Rick Keyes told me that their release last year made it to the Rick Keyes top blues albums for 2023. Here they are back, 2024. Texas, how appropriate. The state where the Civil War may start. So that's them. They're really good stuff in there. Who else we got new? Oh, here's another new one. Mitch Ryder, The Roof is on Fire. Not my roof, thank God. So anyway, Mitch Ryder, The Roof is on Fire. New one. Here's another new one from Roof Records, RUF. Bernard Allison and Luther's Blues. So basically, Luther Allison, I think he wrote all these songs, and that's his son who sings them and plays them excellently. And it's a 2 CD set, a lot of great songs on there. Well worth the purchase. Here's another new one. Nowhere Left to Go. Kind of sounds like United States right at the moment under our current president. But it's the name of the band. Keyes is trying to poke in there. The name of the band is Brothers Brown, Nowhere Left to Go. And this is probably the coolest CD cover I have seen in a long time. Check it out. All right. I just got this from a lady that I didn't get it. Rick Keyes got it. But Rick Keyes was coordinating and chatting with her on some sort of social media that he plays around with. And she ended up sending Rick her CD. Her name is Gail Harrod, Harrod. And she has this lovely album called Temptation. A lot of great music on there. And we're going to be playing quite a bit of her music in the future. Speaking of playing a lot of this person's music in the future, Tinsley Ellis has a brand new release. And what's it called? It's called Naked Truth. And Naked Truth. And he actually is playing an acoustic guitar through, I think, almost every song. A lot of the songs he wrote, most of them, a lot of great songs. I guess that would be called a resonator on the front, but acoustic. That's kind of the first time Tinsley Ellis has done that, and acoustic. And because normally he's like a super hot blues rock heavy guitar player. Tinsley Ellis. He's coming to the Coach House, and I believe Rick Keyes said he might be going with a woman named Linda. So we'll see what happens there. These are not new, but because I am Reverend Keyes, and we had a song. What was the song about? Something about heaven. A lot of songs about the devil in here. It started with this one. I don't have the title here, but it was something about the devil and Tinsley Ellis, and it kind of led to me coming up, Rick Keyes. These two new next releases actually made it to Rick Keyes Music Caravan Top Blues Albums for 2023. This first one by D. Scott Riggs, These Hard Times Will Come to Pass. And what's the song I'm going to play here? Oh, the title of this, Or the Devil Will Get You. So if you don't listen to Reverend Keyes, being me, and the music I play and some of the suggestions I make, you could be in trouble. So make sure you listen to what I say, or the devil will get you. And then Nick Wade has one also. And by the way, both of these were like Christian artists, well, primarily Christian, but blues artists, mostly acoustic, no heavy guitar in there. And most of it were both original. All the songs were original. So anyway, they both made it to Rick Keyes top blues albums for 2023. So if you like Christian blues, try those twos. And then last but not least, so You all know what's happening now. A lot of things going on. Looks like we're going to be getting back into. Oh, speaking of normal, this is my normal Reverend Keyes formal wear. So when I have to be very holy, I wear this one. But when I'm like doing my show, well, not my show, when I'm filling in for Rick Keyes, I can wear this one if I can get it off without hurting myself. You see that? Reverend Keyes, in God we trust. And in my case, I trust in excuse me. And in my case, I trust in Jesus Christ. So, Son of God, for all you in India listening for the first time or passing and spreading the good news of Rick Keyes Music Caravan, know that I love you, and you guys keep coming. Check my show out, American Blues. Stay tuned. Oh, by the way, if you want to listen to the Rick Keyes Music Caravan on a regular basis on YouTube, you press that bell that does that for you. And what else do you want to do? Oh, the thumb icon that helps spread the good news of Rick Keyes Music Caravan from California to India. And then what else does it do? Oh, there's a like, dislike, of course, nothing to dislike about Rick Keyes Music Caravan unless you're a real oddball. So then what else is there to do? Oh, you can go to Facebook, Rick Keyes Music Caravan Blue Show, follow that way. And I think I'm suspended myself on Twitter until I figure out how to fix it. No Twitter at the moment. All right. And I'm not on Tiki-Taki, so I'm down to 2. So I got YouTube and I have, Instagram, but, but anyway, so stay tuned. Rick Keyes Music Caravan Blues Show coming up.